What's up everyone, my name is Gabrielle Moses, and today, of course you probably read the title before clicking on it, but we're talking about how to deal with girls when they're on their periods. This is really touchy because girls get super touchy whenever they're on their periods. Like sometimes they flip like a switch and they go psychotic, or they might start crying, or they might just be, I don't even know. Some girls, you can barely tell that they're on their period, or sometimes you can't tell at all. But I'm just going to be talking about general types of girls that are on their periods. Like sometimes they get moody, sometimes they get angry, sometimes they bawl for no reason. All three of these things have happened to me, or I'll just be like perfectly normal and you won't even know. Okay. I'm out of breath right now. So first thing, so there's always the type of girl who gets super moody when she's on her period. Guys, don't take it personally. It's because there's a bunch of hormones in her body. She's gonna get like angry at sometimes, or like super sad, and her emotions will switch like off and on no matter what. What to do during this time is just like step back, let her do her own thing. Sometimes she might want to be alone a little bit more, or she might want you to be with her and just watch movies and that sort of thing. So just ask her what she wants to do. Maybe ask for her opinion a little bit more whenever she's on her period, because girls, they can't control their feelings sometimes. But yes, sometimes they can. It just depends on your girlfriend. So if you know your girlfriend pretty well and you know how she's gonna act when she's on your period, just act the way you think she would want you to, or the way that has worked in the past. Another thing to do is just treat her well. Like this is a time, like I said earlier, girls can be moody. They can just cry for no reason. I've cried for no reason before to my boyfriend. Like one time I just cried because I got really, really hungry. You just can't control yourself. Or this morning, I just looked at my boyfriend because he was annoying the crap out of me. I'm like, dude, you're seriously pissing me off right now. Stop it. And like, I don't know where it came from, but out of nowhere, I just got so angry. So just kind of walk on your tippy toes, walk like you're, what's that saying? So it's just like you're walking on thin ice, that sort of thing. And I know some girls are not like this whatsoever, but if your girlfriend is like this, just be super nice to her. Maybe bring her some flowers, some chocolates. I don't know what it is about chocolate, but I always crave chocolate or mashed potatoes when I'm on my period. So just ask your girlfriend what type of food she wants and surprise her and bring her that food, because it will seriously make her day. Another thing, if your girlfriend's the one who gets really bad cramps, bring her favorite food, like I just said, no matter what. Or maybe bring her some Midol. Guys might not know what Midol is. That's like medicine that's made especially for cramps. Or maybe bring her like a hot pad or something. Just be nice to her, treat her well. Just be there for her. But if she wants to be the type to go out and like get her mind off of it, then definitely do that, because I feel like especially during the winter time, I'm not doing as much stuff, so I feel like my periods are worse. So if you get your girlfriend's head off her period, who knows, that could help her. So bring her out, bring her around her friends, take her out to lunch, do that sort of thing. And of course there's the types of girls who on their periods, you don't know what's gonna happen. Like they might start cracking up laughing 1 second, or they might get angry. You just don't know what's gonna happen. So what you do in that situation is you stay away. Sometimes it's the best thing to do. They want to do their own thing, so just stay away. If they don't want to be around you, they will tell you, like, leave me alone. So don't be afraid. You don't always have to be the perfect boyfriend ever. It's okay to let your girlfriend do her own thing, especially when she's on her period, because girls feel like crap when they're on their period. Like sometimes I feel like I'm gonna puke. I feel like there's a baby child inside of me with fangs or claws like scratching my insides out. That is what it feels like sometimes, and I just want to be left alone. I want to be crying in my bed watching some 13 Reasons Why in my bed without being bothered. Like I might not even text my boyfriend back, that type of thing.
We've got a badass over here.
So just leave your girlfriend alone. I know you want to be the best boyfriend ever and you want to help her, but if your girlfriend's not in the mood, leave her alone, because she will get angry, or she might just get a little irritated and she might get mad at you. So just leave her alone. Hang out with your boyfriends, like your guy friends. You'll probably have more fun because you don't want to be around someone who's like, grr. Another thing to do, like even if your girlfriend's not on her period, but she's acting kind of off, ask her what's up. Ask her if she's feeling okay. Just ask her opinions on like if she thinks something's wrong with her, because the few days leading up to a period, like a girl can feel the period's coming on. Like they might not know when exactly, but it's coming and you know it is, because your mood will be off, like, a day before, maybe 2 days before. It depends on the girl. But just ask her if she's okay, that sort of thing. Just be a good boyfriend. You don't want to just piss her off. Oh my goodness, this makes me think of a new thing. Don't just ask a girlfriend if she just started her period because she got mad at you. If she is on her period and you did ask that question and you were right, okay, that's fine. But if she's not on her period and you ask her that, that just makes a girl mad. That's not an excuse for a girl to get mad. A girl might just be mad at you because you messed up, or she might just be mad because she's having a bad day, so don't blame it on the period. Yes, girls do sometimes blame things on their periods, and that's okay for a girl to do, but guys, don't do that. No. It's double standards, I know. Hypocritical and everything. But don't do it. Don't try it. I will get mad. It just makes me mad thinking about it. Because it's not always because a girl's mad because she's on her period. There's so many other things that it could be. Just don't ask her if she's on her period. That's just the thing that takes all girls. Like a switch flips in their head and just Another thing to do with your girlfriend when she's on her period. This is just like a date idea sort of thing in case she doesn't want to go. This sounds weird, but bring her flowers in a box of tampons or pads. I know, it sounds so weird. You might not want to go through the tampon aisle, and if you don't want to do that, just bring her flowers, just be a nice boyfriend, and just show up to her house and like surprise her, like, hey, let's go out and do this. Because a girl, make her happy on her period, because she will be 10 times happier than she usually is, because the hormones, it messes with you so much. She'll just be like, oh my gosh, this is the nicest thing ever, and she might start bawling, she might start crying, who knows, but just surprise her, do something nice. Guys, don't think about this ever, never. Don't talk about how a girl smells. Like, do you smell that if she's on her period? Because this sounds super weird, and I don't know if even guys know this or whatever, but girls can smell blood when they're on their period, and they might think themselves like they smell bad or they smell weird, because I don't even know how to explain it. Like, whenever I'm on my period, I always feel like I smell like blood or like that irony smell. So don't ask a girlfriend, like, what the heck is that smell? Because it's probably not her, and she's probably already thinking this, like, I might smell like period blood sort of thing. But just don't ask her. And I know, like, most people probably would never tell a guy not to ask their girlfriend, like, what's that smell? But girls overthink a lot of things, and just whenever they're on their period, ask other girls this, because I definitely know I'm not the only one, but when I'm on my period, I always feel like I smell like blood. It's the weirdest thing to try to explain, but if she does like smell weird and you do think it's her, just politely ask her, like, bring her to the side and be like, hey, are you wearing deodorant? Or like, here, you... Or if you don't want to hang out with your girlfriend because you know she might be a little moody or whatever, FaceTime her instead of like actually being with her in person, because if she gets mad she can just hang up on you. Or if you want to talk to her but she wants to be alone, FaceTime, you can just call her on the phone. People don't usually think about being on the phone as much. I always talk to my boyfriend on FaceTime every single night before I go to bed, so just like FaceTime her. That might be easier, and she might like it more than just hanging out with you in general, because everything's going on. There's blood flowing out of your body. I feel like Niagara Falls is coming out your vagina. It's bad sometimes. She might just not want to be with you, so FaceTime her, just like ask her how she is, that sort of thing. The nice boyfriend type thing. Be careful about like certain things that might tick a girl off while she's on her period. Like, don't try and start fights, because girls do get extra emotional. They try to like hide it and they try to like bring it in, but the more like they put it inside of them, the bigger the explosion is gonna be. So if you guys have been fighting, fine, fight, keep fighting, whatever, but don't like do it specifically because she's on her period. Like, don't fight with a girl to get a reaction out of her because she's on her period, then blame it on her period, if that makes any sense to you. So just like continue like your normal life. Don't like feel like you have to bend over backwards. I know I did say treat her nice or whatever, but you don't have to completely like do a 180 and like treat her like you would never treat her. So just continue on with your life, but don't try and start stuff just because she's on her period and you want to get a reaction. That is the biggest thing guys do sometimes. Like, they'll try and egg a girl on because they know she's on her period, and then be like, why are you acting like this? Is it because you're on your period? No, I'm acting like this because you really just pissed me off. One of the worst things for a guy to do if a girl is on her period is just to be a jerk and be like, periods can't be that bad. Some girls know it doesn't hurt at all. They might be like on birth control, they've just never had bad periods. But I have thrown up from my period cramps because they were that bad before. So unless you know how your girlfriend's period is, don't be like, periods aren't that bad. because they do honestly suck a lot. Like, I've been hurling over a bathroom toilet because it literally hurts so bad. That was one of the worst experiences ever. Don't be like telling all your guy friends, because I feel like this is more like younger kids or whatever, or like middle school ages. Don't be telling all your guy friends like, oh, my girlfriend's on her period, watch out. Like, don't warn your friends, because odds are girls aren't gonna act any different to their friends than they would normally. It's like their boyfriends, because girls show more emotion to their boyfriends, so it's gonna be their boyfriends that they show like all like the other side of them, like the true them too and whatnot. But don't be warning your friends like, be careful, Gabrielle's on her period, watch out, she's being a complete bee. Like, no, you don't need to warn your friends, like, it's okay, whatever. Girls tell their other friends so then they can tell like stories about the periods, like, this happened to me on my period, well, this happened to me on my period. Like, girls talk about periods all the time. I hope this video helped you boys, because there is honestly no guideline on how to deal with a girl on their period, because it varies person to person to person, but I hope this maybe helped you a little bit. Anyways, that is all that I have for this video. Be sure to check out my social media down below in the description. Also, be sure to check out my other YouTube channel, which will also be down below in the description. But I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.